Hello, Archie. How are you? Cutie pets, welcome in. Cameron, how you doing? Virginia Flores, what's going on? How is everybody? Tomato, Brooke. How are you, Brooke? Sharon, welcome in. Matt, Marlon, how you doing? You missed my lives. Yeah, I was under the weather for probably close to a week. The last few days, I actually spent a lot of time in bed. Kendrick Plyer, how are you? Good to see you. Frog Plays. Saren Head Kid. How you doing? Yeah, Sharon, I was down for a while. Oh yeah, a little bit better. Every day a little better. Until I'm not. Where's Jack? Shelly Shelled? He's right there. Jack. Here he is. Here he is. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's the time of the year for gunk. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Every day he's getting older. I was looking at him this morning and I thought, man, in the past 3 months, he looked like he went from a 20-year-old person to a 70, 80-year-old person. Daisy the dog, what's going on? Getting chilly at night? Yeah, it is. It's I don't like cold. And I know where we're headed. We're headed for cold. Mary, how you doing? Good to see you. But I was outside yesterday morning, kind of early. I go out every morning about 7:30 and let the chickens out so they can run. Well, I was sitting out on the porch after I let them out, and one come up on the porch, and it started making noise. But as it made noise, I could see steam coming out of its mouth. So it was cold enough. It was cold enough. Gamer Rosie, how you doing? Jake Chaikin, what's going on? Bubba Rodriguez, how you doing? So what is today? Today is International Stuttering Awareness Day. And I have 2 children, 2 of my boys that has always had a problem with stuttering. They've been in speech therapy and Sean, how you doing? Did you say cold or gold? Well, it's getting cold, but I like gold. But I have 2 kids. I had 3 that had stuttering problems. One kind of outgrew it. He's my oldest son. He kind of doesn't stutter anymore. But my youngest one still has an issue with stuttering. And I think he got it from my wife's side of the family, because my wife had a problem stuttering, and her dad, for many years, would stutter when he spoke. Here at home, how you doing? How are you? Good to see you. Is life worth living? Well, heavens, yes. Life is one of the best. Stuttering Steve. But my youngest, sometimes I give him a hard time about it, just out of fun. But he gives me a hard time about being old and no teeth, but it's all out of love. Armand Palmer, how are you? Good. PVVR, good to see you. How you doing? John is great. Oh yeah, he is. He's a good kid. He's got his internet is T-Mobile, so he's got a box that it runs all his internet through. Well, he was checking his speed, and his speed is way down for some reason. He likes to do gaming, and his videos, his live feed will lag and freeze. So he called him this morning. What's going on, Sean? How you doing? Zach Kingdom. I think I do. Anyway, he called him this morning, and they says, well, what color is the box you have? And he said, it's black. And they go, oh yeah, no, bring it in. We'll give you an updated one. So apparently his however that box works is they've upgraded it. So in fact, I think he already left. That's where he went today to go get that done. Eli, how you doing? How are you? What else is today? Today is International Caps Lock Day. And it's kind of funny because that started, probably about 20 years ago. 15, 20 years ago, they made it International Cap Locks Day. Caps Lock Day. Oh, no, there's John right there. Did you go get your box? Oh, no, he ain't went and got it yet. Jeremy Wilson, yes, good to see you.
Listen, bro.
Today is Hump Day.
Listen, bro.
Hump Day!
Listen, bro. I want to stream this. Dude, so...
What? Hang on.
Called Game Streams, and they said I can trade in, like, old games that I bought and old, like, consoles I bought. And I can buy stuff in the store with that stuff.
Yeah.
And they have a Darth Vader Lego helmet. I'm going to see if I can, like, then get that for free. With just trading stuff in.
Brooke said, John.
If I can do that, that'd be so cool. What up, stream?
Oh, Jack.
Brooke, hey, Brooke, if I can get this Lego helmet, I'll be live this weekend building it. Yeah.
Is he your child? Yeah, he's my youngest. I was just talking about you before you walked in. You know why?
Why?
Today is International Stuttering Awareness Day.
Hey, that's my day, dog. My day.
Yep.
Because y'all can't tell, I have a stutter. All right. I just thought that was cool. I thought I'd share it.
Yeah, that is cool.
See you, stream.
Catnip Dog Day. And Chance, how are you? No, you're not muted. Cutie Pets. How you doing? Good to see you.
I'm gonna see if I find any like game stuff here.
Matt just subbed to you.
Oh, hey. Why? Have you,
Marlon.
Marlon? I appreciate you. Have you told the stream why you haven't been streaming?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because I've been not feeling good, down, staying in bed.
Are you busy, girl?
Kitty pets, I'm doing better. I'm doing okay. Karina, how you doing? So I was saying that it's International Caps Lock Day. October 22nd. And they made another one. I guess they decided they needed 2 days out of the year. So the other day is June, July. I think it's in July. But what's interesting is they made that day International Cap Locks Day, but it's also called Billy Mays Day. I'm sure a lot of you don't remember who Billy Mays is. Matt, it's your uncle's birthday. Awesome. But anyway, Billy Mays, he was a sales pitch on TV. And he always yelled, "Cowboy VR, you're in Edmond?" Edmond's a good town. I go there often. But anyway, Billy Mays, every time he would pitch something, he always yelled in his infomercial. Everything he said, he yelled. So when he passed away, they made that day the Billy Mays Day, but also International Caps Lock Day. Kitty pets, you're going to rob your kitchen? Catnap, Dog Day, and Chance. You out of here? Have a good one. See you later. Have you been to Germany? I love Corvette. No, I have not. Mr. Johnny? I think I remember you. My memory's not that great anymore, so. More of a Willie Mays guy yourself here at home, huh? Yeah, but I remember Billy Mays coming on TV late at night doing his infomercials. I post videos. Can you shout out my channel? Big shout out to I Post Videos. Breadcat, how you doing? Keoshan Thornton, what's going on? Mr. Skeleton? I Love Corvette lives in Germany. My wife's mother was, her dad met her mother while he was in Germany in the military. And he ended up marrying her and bringing her to the States. Her name was Gisela. Very German name. So the marriage didn't work out. Didn't last very long. I think she just wanted the ability to come to the U.S., come to America. But my wife's real name is Ilona. And I think it's a German name. Ilona. Anyway, she hates it. Sometimes I'll call her Alona just to get under her skin. But now she goes by Lisa. Yeah. Kim, I think it is too. Like yesterday, I went to an insurance company. I'm fixing to change my insurance. And person I was speaking to knew my wife and started to type her name in as Lisa. And I said, no, her actual real name is Ilona. And she goes, really? I did not know that. I said, yeah, not very many people do. R.I.P. Charlie. That is a German name. I am German. Yep. Aussie, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, whoever asked about mods, I'm good on mods. Clash, I'm good on mods here. You like my glasses, Kim? They're just glasses. Last time have you been to Scotland? No. I've never been out of the U.S. Sir Doodad. I like your name. Shout out to Bob. Bob. Monkey Pro, how you doing? Future Pilot, good to see you. My day's going pretty good. Trying to get my steering fixed in my riding mower, so that's what I was doing this morning, is working on my riding mower. I was going to just go buy a new one, a new riding mower, but I thought, why spend $5,000 on a new mower when I can fix this one for $100 or $200 and it'll still last me a couple years. James the Goat, good to see you. How you doing, James? Brooke, yeah, it's pretty much ended. I run around with my weed eater, string trimmer, in a few places. I hooked up the brush hog, and a few days ago, I was out back brush hogging, and I did it for as long as I could, and then I had to come in and lay down for a while because my stamina is not what it used to be. Melania, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Eve plays Roblox. Shout out to Eve plays Roblox. How are you, Eve? Brooke, Cookie passed away about 3 or 4 days ago. My outside dog. I think the cancer got to her to the point where she couldn't walk. She wasn't eating and drinking. And, yeah. Yeah, so I took her out back and buried her right close to where I buried Dozer. Nate the Great. I like your name. Appreciate you. Yeah, they don't last forever. This little guy here, he's getting up there in age where I think he'll be next. And that's going to be a tough one. You love Jack? Yeah, so do I. Why are you breathing like that? Huh? He's breathing like he's congested. Brooke, I appreciate you. How many duck species do I know? Not very many. Can't say any. I mean, there's a mallard. I can't think of any others. I know there's a bunch of them. Callie, How are you, Callie? Good to see you in here. Cash, he's cute. Yeah, he's a lap dog. Can I get a shout out? And did you like my Harry Potter? What, Meg? Shout out to Meg, and I don't know what you're talking about. Cutie Pet says, duck is duck. Cool Kid says, you remind me of my great-grandpa that passed last year. Yeah, I won't live to be a great-granddad, I'm sure. I made it to being a granddad. But my brother, I have a brother that's a great-grandpa. And that just, to me, that's weird. My favorite cup. Painting of the trees and water in the background. Oh, yeah. John, that was just in here, he did those two paintings probably 8 years ago. This one down here is just silhouette, like a nighttime silhouette of a tree line. It's hard to see, but I like it. And then this one, a friend of his named Emma painted that one. The 67 Kid, bro, Ron, guess what? I don't know. What? Tell me. Yeah, it was my son John that painted those. He was just in here a minute ago. He was talking about his stuttering. Hey, music for Senta. Ooh, like a ghost playing a video game. That was big and awesome. Thank you. Patricia Towns. It's a pretty good day. Working on my mower and I ordered some parts for the steering, so I pulled it all apart, cleaned up that area, and now I'm going to have to wait for those parts to get in here. And it seems like whenever I start a project early, waiting for parts, the parts get delayed. So now that it's all torn apart, it'll probably be a week. Do you go fishing often? No, I don't. How long did I have the dog for, Patricia? You talking about Cookie, my outside dog? Oh, goodness, probably 16, 17 years. In fact, John that was in here, he's 21, and he doesn't ever remember not having Cookie. So we got Cookie when he was just a small child. But we had her a long time, but last time she started getting a growth on her head and took her to the vet, and the vet said it's cancer. There's nothing. And they did a blood test, I think, and her paw was also had a big mass on it too. And the vet said there's nothing he could do. Little Jim Bob, how you doing? So the vet just said, when she stops eating, you'll know she's done. And she sure did. She got to where she couldn't walk. She couldn't use that paw at all, that leg. So it was good, I guess, that she's now no longer in pain. I started her back up on her pain meds before she passed away, just so she wouldn't be in pain. But Meg, 3 of your dogs have died. Yeah, it's hard to lose a pet, especially when you've had them a long time. We've had Jack quite a long time, and he's getting pretty old. Player 380 fan. Hi, my name is Akaza. Pleased to meet you. Sam. Sam's Random Videos. How you doing? How are you? Good to see you. TJ Harbinson. What's going on? Music for Believers. You got to go? All right. Appreciate you stopping by. Fannin and X-Man. It's been a good day. I didn't get a whole lot done, but I'm trying to add on to my chicken coop. Trying to build them. Hey, threw another gift, 100. Double it up. Music for B. What is that B? Make a comment on here so I can see your name. All it shows is me is Music for B. Kendrick Plyer, do you want to know a fact about me? I don't know. The steering, future pilot, there's a bushing, a replaceable bushing down the bottom of the steering shaft. And that bushing wears out. It's made to wear out instead of your shaft or the frame. And it did. It wore out to the point where the two gears would not mesh anymore. So, and I think I caught it before the gear went bad. But it would slip. When you went to turn, it would just slip. And so I thought, I better fix this. So I ordered some new bushings. They're special little hex bushings that go down in the frame. But I got it all torn apart, and of course I'm going to do a oil change and a oil filter change on it too. Rochelle, Noah, and Biff. How you doing? Ron, can you please tell 380 I said hi? Okay, Kim. 380 said hi. Pintail, have you ever played an instrument? Yeah. Big shout out to James the Goat. Good to see you. Yeah, I think I got you up on that list up there somewhere. But I played baseball in junior high. All right, Kim. Appreciate you. Pat Farmer, how are you? Good to see you. Anyway, I played baseball in junior high, and when I went into high school, I decided to play an instrument. So when I was a freshman in high school, I took up the saxophone. And I played saxophone for 4 years. Braley Cochran, how are you? Good to see you. Wild Whiskers, how you doing? Have you ever painted before? Oh yeah. Not a lot. But I used to like to do art and paint. All right, Kim. Thank you. Appreciate you. Siddles, how's your day? My day was all right. Not too bad. But I was saying a little bit ago that I'm trying to build a nesting box on the side of my chicken coop. Because when it hits wintertime, I mean hard winter, I won't let the chickens out to free range because they can't dig in the ice and snow. So I'll just leave them in their run and they can go in their house. But when I built the house, when I built the little chicken coop, I had a little inside 2 laying boxes inside there. But they got to where they wouldn't use it, and it was hard as heck for me to get in there. I almost had to climb in to retrieve eggs. So this summer I set a box out on the porch, and they get up there and lay the eggs in that box. But once I have to keep them locked up during the wintertime, I got to give them a decent place to lay their eggs. Avix Star, how are you? Good to see you. James the Goat says, I have a big surprise for you, Ron. Don't give me a big surprise. I don't know if my old ticker can handle a big surprise. Junhee and Mingi, how are you? Good to see you. Farrah Fraser, I remind you of your grandpa and sound like him? When did you start YouTube? Probably about 7 months ago. 7. Junhee, you're fine? Awesome. But my son, John, he talked me into starting YouTube, posting videos. So I started posting, and a few of them went nuts, and then I started doing lives, and I enjoy it. If you know, you know. How are you if you know, you know? I don't know. I wish I knew. With me, it'd be if you don't know, you don't know. Who is it? James the Goat, throwing $10 at the channel. Here you go, Ron. I love your videos, and you should keep making them. James the Goat. Big W to James the Goat. Big surprise. I appreciate you. I'm going to have to get out a highlighter and highlight your name on that thing. Snowfake. You're a fan? Snowfake? Melissa Simpson, guess what? Pat the Great, how are you? What, Melissa? Wendy, how are you? When I was young, I always loved the name Wendy. Call you Snowflake. Okay. All right, Snowflake. But when I was a kid, I really loved Peter Pan. And I think his grandma, or I don't know how Wendy was related to Peter Pan. But ever since I read the book Peter Pan, I loved the name Wendy. That, and also when I was in high school on my saxophone, in competition, I played the song Wendy. Wendy says, hi, you're cool. Wendy, you're cool. When did I start the channel? I said I started about 7 months ago, posting videos. And I posted some weird ones. I did a weird dance one called Affirmations. And that thing got up to like, I don't know, 800,000-900,000 views in a short period of time. And when it did that, I just decided, well, I'm going to see if I can get that play button. That's what I want. That's what I'm after, is that YouTube play button. And I'm getting close. Patrick Brown, how are you? Walter Cronkite. That takes me back a ways. Minecraft Kid, you live in Texas? No, I live in Oklahoma. Kayla Robinson, love your videos, especially the milkshake one. Yeah, I'm going to do another milkshake video. Do a video sitting out on my porch drinking a milkshake, screaming at the kids to get out of my yard. Good old Oklahoma. Yeah, if I could go back in time, I would have retired in Arizona probably. But so happens I retired in Oklahoma. Walter says, Ron, how do you have such nice teeth? I try to soak them as often as I can. They're not mine. I mean, I bought them. Oliver, you live in Arizona? I miss Arizona. We lived there for, probably 10 years. Brittany, how you doing, Brittany? You look very good. Couldn't even tell. Yeah. Sorry, the dentures freaked me out. But I have bottom ones too, but I don't wear them. If I would have known the problems with bottom dentures, I would have tried to keep my bottom teeth as long as possible. Have you done the rat dance? No, never even heard of the rat dance. You don't look old enough for dentures. How old do you have to be? I don't know. I'm 64. And my dad got his dentures when he was 19. And my mom had dentures ever since I can remember, so there was a gift flew up there. A floating heart sent by Val. Thank you, Val. I appreciate you. Those are cool little gifts that they get thrown up there. But between my mom and dad, I came from bad teeth. And my teeth, my front teeth, my fronts would just deteriorate, and I would go in and get a whole bunch of work done and get caps put on them. The caps came off, and I had them capped again. Then they came out and they put studs in my jaw, and with what do they call implants? Rabisquino sent a gift. Appreciate you. Thank you. But anyway, after I put about $6,000 into my front teeth, one time I went to the dentist. I said, let's just get rid of them. It's a losing battle. Val sent a flower. Thank you, Val. So I got them all pulled and had dentures. Sent a gift, a makeup brush. Rabisquino. That's an interesting name. Thank you. Farrah, you got to go? Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Did it hurt to get them pulled? No. Not really. The first shot always hurts. Every time I went to a dentist and they had to do a root canal or something. Rabisquino sent another 100. Thank you. But every time I'd go to the dentist, that first shot would hurt so bad that the last time I went and had a root canal, it was funny because me and my wife made dental appointments at the same time. Sent a GG gift. I don't know what the GG is, but I could say it stands for great grandpa. But anyway, we both went to the dentist at the same time. She went in one chair, I went in another chair. And they was working on her teeth, and then they came to me, and they had to do a root canal in a tooth. And I said, "Is it possible to get a root canal done without a shot?" He said, "Well, yeah, it's possible. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's possible." And I said, "Let's try it." So he started drilling up in there without any Novocaine, any shot. GG means good game. Oh, okay. Thank you, Brood. But when he started drilling up in my tooth, and about the time I realized that I shouldn't have done that, it was kind of like too late. It was like my mouth was all, he had put a thing in my jaw that I couldn't close my mouth. And I just gritted, I just bared it and got through it without any Novocaine. And it wasn't too long after that I said, get rid of them. Brud, you like the videos? Good, I hope they made you laugh. Val, appreciate you. Oh, on this day, also back in 1964, so I was 4 years old, a French philosopher named Jean-Paul Sartre. Jean-Paul Sartre in 1964 won the Nobel Prize on today's date in 1964. He refused it. He told him he didn't want it. And I think only 2 people in history have ever refused the Nobel Prize. And I thought, oh, why would he refuse it? And it probably had to do with him being a philosopher. And he was a writer. He wrote books, and I think he was afraid that accepting the Nobel Prize would hurt his book sales. I don't know. But very interesting. His thoughts on life and his quotes. Some of his quotes, one of them I think is pretty deep, is man is nothing else but what he makes of himself. That is deep. And another famous quote he had is, freedom is what you do with what has been done to you. Very, very deep thinking philosopher. Jesus saves, how are you? Welcome back. Mattress. Good to see you, Mattress. How you doing? Welcome back. Red Team, Wixo. How are you? Great couple quotes, Ron. Yeah. Some of his quotes are just phenomenal in the depth of thinking. Another thing he said that I think is quite thought-provoking is other people perceive and judge you, limiting your freedom through their expectations and opinions. And that is very true. A lot of people will allow other people to control how they act, what they do, what they say, where they go, who they associate with, because of their opinion. Parker Smith, I appreciate you being here, but I'm good on mods. Electree, how you doing? You can't control what happens to you. You can only control how you react. Mattress, I agree with you 100% on that. 100%. I'm always telling my wife, you can't control what other people do and say, but you can control how it affects you. Because she will get in a bad mood because someone said something or did something. That's why we have to be strong on our own beliefs. Pat, yes, I agree. Ryder Metz, how you doing? You're the best lip syncer ever. I enjoy doing lip syncing. But I'm trying to think of some things that I can do, skits or something, and use my own voice. Just like water off a duck's back. Yes, Mattress. If you can, anybody that can keep that in the back of their mind will be a lot better off. Walmart Clicks, how you doing? Ruby the Gamer. Big shout out to Ruby the Gamer. Nice weather today. Yeah, it was cold this morning, but now it's probably about 75. When I got up this morning, it was 43. And that's chilly. But I know it's a matter of time before I get up and it's going to be 4. And I don't like that. Uncle looks like 67 years old. Close. Another 3 years. Jackson and Geo Productions. If you got a question, throw it out there. It's 4 degrees in Scotland right now. Pat, no thank you. It's a horrendous day in New Zealand. Been raining all morning. Just got inside from mowing your lawns. Pan, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I was talking to Mary the other day, and she told me that she lives in New York, and she gets between 150 and 200 inches of snow a year. I would move. I don't like snow. It's pretty to look at. Muffin, how you doing? Leo, good to see you. Foothill Bros, yes, I do. How are you? Well, that went by so fast, Mattress. Be who you are and say what you feel. Those that don't mind, those that don't matter, those that don't mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. Yes, that's a good one too. I like that one. Take the hat off. Red X Famous. Didn't get much done today. Mike. What's up, Mike? How are you? Susan and Misty, what's going on? Make. Some of these are going by so fast. Make Nessi Bra. I can't even pronounce your name. Maka Nesaba. I don't know. Mike, I'm doing all right. Hello, please reply to me. Mekanasiba. I'm not very good at pronouncing names. Zombie King. How you doing? Shout out to Zombie King. Good name. McKenna. Oh, okay. I got it. McKenna, Sybau. I had to ask my son here a while back. I was getting comments with Sybau, and had to ask John. I said, "What is Sybau?" And he told me. Hello, Bella. How are you, Jacqueline? Geeps lover. How are you? Can you speak Arabic? No. I can barely speak English. School is so hard. That was a long. I have no clue if you remember me, but I have watched. Have you watched Red Notice? No, I think you asked me that before. I have not. School is hard. It's as hard as you make it, actually. Z Sets Edits. Yes, I do. How are you? Zombie King. You're awesome. Charlotte says, I like your glasses. Why do people say they like my glasses? They're just glasses. Last time I went to the eye doctor and he wrote out a prescription for glasses, I said, give me 3 pairs because I'm never going to see you again. I want enough to last me till I die. School is Louise Folly. No, it's not. You may think it is, but it's not. Big shout out to Mr. Cool. It's me, Glinda. Hello, Glinda. It's me, Ron. Can you say my name, please? McKenna? McKenna, Sybau. Why the Sybau? Zombie King says, you know my name is cool. Yeah, I do. Charlotte, good to see you. I'm going to be on here for another 7 minutes probably. Some of these go by so quick. How you haven't responded yet? I am sad. Can you remember me? GX Tout. I don't remember you if that's what you're asking, but I'll try to remember you. GX Tout. Toby. Hey, guy. Hey, guys. Guys, is my grandpa back? OKG. It's kind of weird. There's a Louise Foley and a Toby. Now, my mom, her name was Louise. But growing up, back when I can remember, everybody in our family that was older than my mom, like my grandma and her sister and my grandpa, her dad, they all called her Toby. That was her nickname growing up, was Toby. How are you, Harper? Mr. Cool says, how do I get subscribers like you? Just keep at it. Get them. You mean as many or as great as... I got some high caliber subscribers. They're all awesome. Wrestling Gods 123. Shout out to Wrestling Gods. How are you? What's 1 + 1? As many, just post videos. Post interesting videos. Post funny videos. Acting videos. Johnny Baller, what is going on? Fallonhead, how are you? Zombie King says, well, I hope you live forever. I hope not. That would be horrible. Beam Savvy says, I guess you missed my greeting, Grandpa. I probably did if you threw it up there, but I'm glad you're here. Willie Billy, hello. Willie, enter username. What's up? Enter username. How you doing? Cybron VR. Big shout out to Cybron VR. Welcome back, Matt. How are you? Yo, one question. How Oldenburg are you? How Oldenburg are you? Should I sub to you? McKenna? No. I don't think so. Yeeps Lover. Shout out to Yeeps Lover. Yeeps Lover. How do you come up with a name like that? You love Yeeps? Country Boy Barnes? No. I don't think I do. My favorite food would have to be sirloin steak. I love sirloin steak. But I also love spaghetti. I think when I'm done with this live, I'll make some spaghetti. I'm in the mood for spaghetti. I can't believe George R.R. Martin died. Vandal? I don't even know who George R.R. Martin is. Should I? Shout out to Johnny Baller. I just got hired at 14. Is that cool? Yeah. Yeah, that is. That's pretty dope. Caesar. How you doing, Caesar? Oh! Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. You better watch him. He getting so old. Stinky little dog. Watch him. Watch him. I'm sure he'll be the next pet I bury. Because he getting old. Sit down, Jack. Devia, how are you? How you doing? Sophie and DJ, good to see you. Scream Edits. Shout out to Scream Edits. Sammy, you just, if you find a channel that needs a moderator, just ask to be a moderator. But it's usually a good idea to be like 17 or older, visiting the channel often, and all that kind of stuff. But personally, I'm good on moderators. I've got some great mods. Yeeps Lover, I'm good on mods. Have I ever tried ravioli? Of course. I love ravioli. Sophie says, how old is your dog? I'm not sure how old he is. When we got him, he was an adult dog. So I don't know when he was born, how old he was when I got him, but I could tell by looks and movement that he's getting old. Divine YT. Shout out to Divine. How are you? Can you recreate a video? I doubt it. K-Sam. This grandpa is actually handsome and caring. Appreciate you. I don't know about handsome, but I try to remain caring. It's like sometimes I wonder, what is my purpose? And I'm sure everybody wonders, what is their purpose? And I think my purpose is just to be of assistance to my kids, my grandkids, and friends. What kind of breed is my dog? He's what's called a Cheon. King Julian, how you doing? But he's half Chihuahua and half Papillon. And when he was younger, he used to have beautiful mane around his neck. And also used to have the hair would grow on his backside and it would look like a big mustache. But all that hair is slowly going away. Zombie King says, you know what Fortnite is? Kinda. I have a son that likes to play Fortnite. How old are my grandkids? My youngest grandkid is 6 months. And then I have another grandchild, a granddaughter that's 4 years old, and another one that is 6 years old. Laura, Cuba, appreciate you. Bill Galloway, welcome in. Good to see you. Bubbler Queen, how you doing? The doggy looks so proud. He's been a great dog. Grandchildren are the best. I agree, Pat. I really do agree. SNT, how are you? Mr. Cool, you got a pet fish and it passed away? I've had fish and I've had birds, but I ended up giving them away before they ever passed away. Bubbler Queen has a turtle. What's your favorite travel place? Goodness, I don't think I have one, Egg. Here at home, you got to eat something to take your medication. Teddy Barone, no, my dad passed away many, many years ago. I lost my dad and my mom, and I lost a sister, and this year I lost a brother. So I have one brother left. Jasmine Fout, how are you? Good to see you. Crash Blocks, how you doing? Jasmine Fout, thank you but it's part of life. It's just Bray. I'm good. How are you? Well, Crash Blocks, it's good to see you in here. Christy Brooks, how you doing? I am 64 years old. Too old to be on YouTube, really. Enter username loves the cup. I earned this cup. My favorite cup. Jesse Alexander collaborated with some of my shorts. If you have, I've probably seen him. Are you Dr. Addison? No. No, I'm not a doctor. Are you really a YouTuber? Daniel? No, I'm not. I just post videos. Crash Blocks, I appreciate you. Hope they made you laugh. Mr. Cool, of course. If you see a video I've done that you want to use or collaborate with, or go ahead and I'll get notification and I'll check it out. Thought that dollar video was your real video. My real voice? No, wasn't my voice. Alex. Alex. Why are you not saying hi to me? Hi, Alex. You know, Alex, today is International Caps Lock Day. And it really is. Chun. Good to see you. How are you, Chun? Scarlett. What state do I live in, Mr. Cool? I live in Oklahoma. I love Forsaken, LOL. Hello. Happy hump day. What day is it? Hump day. Scarlett. Hello. How are you? Charlie loves turtle. How you doing? I like turtles. Jesse says L9. Yeah, we should get rid of the whole 6-7 thing and just start an L9. Everyone go to L9. Pat Farmer, how was your day? And Pat Farmer, how much snow do you guys get? Why would you pay for water when you can get it for free out of the faucet? I agree with you. Sharon, your son was in an accident? His car or your car? And I'm glad he's okay. Not much snow. Okay. That's good. I'm not a fan of snow. Chris, how you doing? Good to see you. Aiden, Connor, you live in Oklahoma too? It's a good state. His car. Semi lost control. Could have been worse. Yeah. Ooh. Charlie's turtle name is Franklin. I can understand why. That'd be a good name for a turtle. Spider Sammy, appreciate you. Joey, my day's been pretty good. Not bad. Logan, how you doing? I eat crayons. Funny name, but I like it. Adela Faust, welcome in. Marissa Ramirez, how you doing? How is everybody? Every once in a while I go through the shorts I'll just sit there and scroll. And you can see some weird stuff on not the shorts, weird stuff on shorts too, but the lives like this. You can scroll through and there's like guys that'll just chant and guys that'll have these toilet seats over their head. And one guy I saw the other day, and he's got fake teeth and he flops them around in his mouth. And that's all he does is clicking those false teeth. And people love to watch that. Charlie loves turtles. You gonna go leave? Okay. Give your turtle a high five for me. Chase, you saw him? Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll just go through and look at the lives just to see what other people are doing. Some of them get kind of funny. You're afraid of the toilet guy? Yeah. Sasha N. Gibbs, good to see you. Welcome in. Almost time to schedule my annual colonoscopy. Yeah, I don't think I'll get any more of those done. Nah, I'm about done with doctors. I'm just going to go as far as this body will go, and when it's done, it's done. Charlie, you're not leaving now? But still give your turtle a high five for me. Franklin? My youngest son really got hooked on that Franklin cartoon when he was young. He'd watch all those Franklin shows. Mary Pone, how are you? You're a well-oiled machine. Ron, I drink battery acid. I eat crayons, so you eat crayons and drink battery acid? That's got to be bad for you. You're a boy, okay. Mary's your mom. Jennifer Andrew, how you doing? Good to see you. What animals do you have? Charlie, I have Jack. I have outdoor cats sitting up on the rail there. There's one over there. And I have chickens. So I have chickens, cats, and Jack. But I appreciate y'all. I've been on here over an hour. I'm going to jump off here and fix me some dinner. Spaghetti. But I appreciate y'all. Who is Jack? Big boy, he's this guy. My dog. Pat, I will. You too. Thank you all. Thank you to the moderators. I appreciate your help. And number one thing is be kind to each other. It's free, it's easy, and it makes you feel good. Everybody have a good night. Much love to everybody. Thanks again.